News, this is Montana This Morning.
It's been a deadly week on Gallatin County roads this week. We have an update to the fatal crash just outside of Belgrade.
The construction of the new commercial terminal building is underway at the Yellowstone Airport. I'm Kristen Merkel and I'll tell you why this new building is underway.
Good morning, Southwest Montana, 6:32 on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I'm Edgar Cedillo filling in for Jane McDonald with Matt Elwell.
It's good to have you here this morning, Edgar.
We're having a good time here at Montana This Morning, but
we had some wet roadways at times. Now things are drying out and our skies are beginning to clear.
It's nice seeing the sun come up this early. I'm never usually up for this part.
Yeah, well, I always dream of being asleep at this point. I just am always awake. Daytime highs should climb pretty steadily into the 70s right now, 40s and 50s for most of us. We're not out of the woods as far as rain is concerned today. I don't see anything real significant out of this, but we may see a few passing showers wetting our windshields at times. Delayed wipers probably our best friend here for the day today. A few showers, beautiful backdrop there off the Montana State University campus ICAM. Temperature should be back into the 70s for most of us today, staying below average, a few spotty showers, but we do have some drier weather ahead. I'm going to talk more in depth about what that means for us in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. Looking forward to it. The Montana Highway Patrol says they found a pickup truck that was involved in a fatal hit-and-run crash involving a motorcycle between Belgrade and Manhattan on Sunday night. It happened around 10:15 where Thorpe Road turns into Frontage Road. MHP says the driver of the truck pulled out of Thorpe Road onto Frontage Road in front of the eastbound moving motorcycle, which it then rear-ended the pickup. The driver of the motorcycle, a 28-year-old Kalispell man, was then taken to Bozeman Deaconess Regional Medical Center where he was later pronounced dead. And the town of Manhattan is currently painted in pink as folks mourn the loss of a high school student athlete, Delaney Doherty. A mound of flowers and notes is resting at her memorial along West Dry Creek Road. It signifies just how many people she impacted. Our MTN's Jolisa Lee spoke with Manhattan's superintendent of schools to see how the district plans to move forward after losing such a bright light.
I'm here off West Dry Creek Road where a beautiful memorial now sits covered in flowers for a Manhattan athlete who passed in a tragic car accident.
People's hearts are broken, and this is something we're going to be working through all year.
Hints of pink are scattered across Manhattan in honor of 17-year-old Delaney Doherty, who was killed August 3rd on West Dry Creek Road when a 20-year-old driver crossed the center line and struck Doherty's vehicle head-on. The 20-year-old was injured and flown to a hospital. Montana Highway Patrol shared that she's in stable condition, but what caused her to swerve into Delaney's lane is still under investigation. What we do know is that Delaney will be missed by so many people. At her memorial on West Dry Creek Road, dozens of people gathered to pay their respect, leaving flowers, notes, and special items that make them think of their friend. Manhattan Superintendent Brian Ayers says the loss of Delaney is a huge hit to the community and students at Manhattan High School.
Her dad describes her best. She was a bright light, and she was a bright light in school, outside of school. What I think about when I think of Delaney, I think of just someone who is going to say hi to everyone she sees. She loved everyone she came in contact with. They loved her.
Delaney played volleyball and softball.
Academically, National Honor Society. She was to be our student body president this year.
Ayers says Monday night at 7 they'll be opening the school to offer support for those grieving.
We're going to have our counselors, some area counselors, some pastors, chaplains. They're going to be on site to provide support for students and staff.
He says those in Manhattan who knew Delaney have a long road of healing ahead of them.
This is a community tragedy. I mean, our hearts break for the family, for each other, and so we're going to be grieving for a while. Anyone who wants to pray for us, we need it. So.
In Manhattan, Jolisa Lee, MTN News.
Heading over to southern Gallatin County, new additions are coming to the Yellowstone Airport in West Yellowstone. Our MTN's Kristen Merkel reports on what this new construction means.
Some big things are underway at the Yellowstone Airport in West Yellowstone, including the construction of a new commercial terminal building that is set to open for passengers in 2025.
The new terminal project's a complete replacement. The existing building was built in 1964 and doesn't meet the requirements of today's types of use.
The current airport in West Yellowstone was built over 2 seasons in 1963 and 1964, making the building around 58 years old. Airport manager Jeff Cadlick says the new building is a long time coming.
Personally, it's been quite the feat. I've been working on this project for over 8 years now. There's a lot of people involved and a lot of hard work gone into this, so it's very exciting to finally see it coming out of the ground.
On average, around 2 commercial airlines fly into the Yellowstone airport a day during the week, and 3 flights come in during the weekends, with private aircraft varying. Cadlick says the new building will be better equipped for travelers.
The new building will actually have an indoor baggage claim. The existing building, we have our baggage. It's very unique. It's outside on the curb. The new building will have 2 gates. We'll have bathroom facilities on the sterile side of the checkpoint as well, where we don't currently have that here in our existing building. This will be our bag claim area. This will be the passenger gate area. And so as they deplane, they'll come up these ramps, the ones that are arriving, and then exit into the bag claim.
He says this new building won't only be an improvement for travelers, but also staff.
Honestly, for the community and for all our tenants and all our workers here at the airport, they've been working with kind of a subpar facility for quite some time now, and we've been putting bubble gum and duct tape on it for quite a while, and so it's going to be really nice to enhance our customers' experiences as well.
The current airport building will eventually be demolished after the move into the new building, expected to open in May of 2025. In West Yellowstone, Kristen Merkel, MTN News.
Republican Senator Steve Daines hosted a roundtable with concerned Montana veterans on Monday. Senator Daines met with Concerned Veterans for America at Anthem Snacks in Bozeman to discuss concerns with the Veterans Affairs. Some topics that were discussed at the roundtable were veteran wait times on the phone, as well as the time it takes to see a provider. One veteran even shared his experience struggling with suicide and having to wait 6 months to get help from the VA. The Senator Daines says that this is unacceptable, and Daines says that the VA should be held accountable for results like helping our veterans get the health care that they need and deserve. And staying on the topic of veterans, the Quality of Life Plus is a growing nonprofit organization that's dedicated to improving the life for our wounded veterans. In order to achieve this, the organization partners with America's Brightest STEM students with Wounded Heroes, challenging those students to create a life-transforming assistive technology that helps veterans get the chance to get back to doing everyday things that they love doing. Our Scripps News correspondent Elizabeth Ruiz picks up the story.
We honor United States veterans for their sacrifice, but we aren't always aware of the difficulties they face once they're done with their service and integrate back into American life. Organization Quality of Life Plus is working to change that. It brings together America's brightest students to create life-transforming assistive technology for our country's wounded heroes. William Mathis is an Army veteran who served in Iraq from 2008 to 2013. During his time there, he sustained a mortar attack that aggravated an underlying cause of glaucoma, which he says brought him to the vision impairment he deals with today.
I sat in an area of my life where I wasn't sure where I was going to move forward to from there. Not sure how to live life anymore, how to go and do anything. And then I finally went to the VA's Blind Rehab Center in 2016 and started to learn how to go and live life as a blind individual.
It was there that he discovered his love for golf. He now competes through the U.S. Blind Golf Association and is ranked 10th best in the world, second in the United States. But he still has some difficulties when it comes to putting. So he reached out to Quality of Life Plus, which connected Mathis with Colorado School of Mines engineer Brock Leiker, whose team of STEM students created a putter that can stand on its own.
Because we were making something that is atypical, we had to do a lot of research into regulations to make sure that his club was going to be legal and that he could still use it in competition.
If you are a veteran or first responder in need of a unique project like this, visit qlplus.org or scan the QR code on your screen. Quality Life Plus aims to improve the lives of veterans and first responders all over the U.S.